Hello to you both.
Hello, how are you?
This is called Hitler's Secret,
As well.
as well as Hitler's Last Stand. It's actually called Hitler's Secret.
Not Custer's Last Secret, then. No. God, the Land Rover hasn't changed much, has it?
And
Whose Land Rover was it? Do you remember that? Or was it hired? Not yours,
It
Nick.
was hired. It's got a
That would have been a local army truck, I would think.
It's got a military number plate on it.
You'll know. Where did we film this then? Location?
Well, I don't know, because I wasn't in it, was I? I spent most of this episode in a glass box.
Oh, did you? Yeah. Oh, dear. You'd obviously fallen out with Roger at that time.
I think
then.
so. I think
It's
that
interesting
probably
they've got swastikas. I realise it's got something to do with Hitler.
And this, again, was a very good storyline. It was very
Well, it was realistic.
well done.
It was believable. I always preferred the believable stories.
And, of course, it's got
The
the, very
Hitler
young...
youth.
Yep, if they weren't in chains or they weren't being fried, they were in pretty Nazi uniforms and jackboots.
Oh, thanks.
And there you've got the very young Nicholas Lyndhurst, of
Yes.
course.
He's already gone.
Nicholas Lyndhurst, who's he?
Do we go after
Yes,
him?
that name rings a bell.
He could ruin everything.
He was always an extremely good actor, and I knew that he was a good actor even before he joined the cast.
Well, he was in The Prince and the Pauper.
Well, I was going to say, I'd seen him in The Prince and the Pauper, apart from the fact he was at the same drama school that I was at.
Corona, was he?
Yeah. And unfortunately, when they did the film of The Prince and the Pauper, they decided to go for Mark Lester, because he was...
That's right.
You know,
Yes. What a mistake.
They wanted better known rather than better actor.
Yeah. This is good stuff.
So he had to make do with the Tomorrow People.
Again, it's good to see location work on the Tomorrow People because it breaks from the interior of the lab all the time,
Yeah.
Yeah.
which does get a bit laborious.
Labs get laborious, yes. The thing is, of course, in those days, that all exterior was done on film, so it was much more of an epic, really, than it is now.
Listen to the background music. We've got percussion as well
Well,
as...
it's very military, I think that's the idea, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh.
Yes.
Dad, wait. Now, this is obviously set in England.
Mm-hmm.
With the Hitler youth running around in the woods.
Yeah, that's, you've got it.
And it would have been Surrey. It would have been an army barracks or near an army location in Surrey somewhere.
Yeah, that sorts out that problem then, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. Well,
Nothing we can do.
the SS guy on the left's a bit of a softie if he's going to wince at somebody being run down.
It's only a scratch.
Yep.
He's dead.
I'm afraid.
Oh dear.
About
Oh,
14, I reckon. What do you think he was doing out here?
dressed like this.
Miles from anywhere. More than
How does he know his
30
name is
years
Miles?
After the war's finished, and wearing an SS uniform.
Well,
Leon Eagles was that actor, wasn't it?
Leon
Eagles.
Eagles.
As in, the eagle has landed. Or a Nazi eagle. There's your fist again, Peter.
Yes, it's always
Your fist has obviously got around a bit.
It has, yes. So there's still only the three of you at the moment, isn't there? Or is Elizabeth in?
No, Elizabeth's having babies, I think. Oh, I see.
She's still up on the trig.
Yeah,
but
she's on the
pops
trig
in
having
every
babies.
There's
now
only
and
three characters, you're quite right. There's John, Mike Bell, and now
Now, is that
Sutai.
men like rats or men like rats? Which is it, do you think?
again. Men like rats.
Or are you a rat or a man? He's pointing his weapon at that boy in a rather dangerous fashion, isn't he?
He'll speak in a high-pitched voice forever if he shoots.
I wonder if Nicholas Lyndhurst actually remembers doing these programmes. I think he probably did so much acting that he'd probably forgotten he was in the Tomorrow People.
I don't remember having
I'm not
these.
so fond of a big rat, but
A big rat.
Playing with
What did she
ferrets.
say?
sweet.
This baby rat is over 7 years old.
What?
It's a
But a fully
Siberian
grown
monster.
rat would only live 3 or 4 years.
Well, that's true. A normal rat does only live 3 or 4 years, but this is not a normal rat. It's part of an experiment. You see, if we stop him from growing before he reaches maturity, then, well, whatever it is that makes him grow changes instead to renewing damaged and dead tissue.
This is all very advanced stuff.
It is,
actually.
like, it's also
if
cloning, isn't it?
If I'd come in with an ear on that rat, a
Yes,
human
he would
ear,
have been.
they'd have said I was mad, wouldn't they?
Yes.
Right. For rats anyway.
Where did they grow the ears anyway on these cloned rats?
On the back.
Ugh.
You could have eaten one and become
Yes.
front page in the Sun like
Yeah,
Freddie Starr.
it would have been called a soundbite.
Exactly.
With a brilliant German scientist, Professor Gunther Friedel.
Gunther
April.
Friedel.
Ah.
Now, what's all this on Tim's balls thing going on the side here? This
Yeah,
is new.
a bit more
What's
colour.
that?
That's a projection, isn't it?
They
That's
must have
like
realised
those
that they were
lava
done.
lamps.
Was taken during a visit to his laboratory by Hitler himself.
You see, this is all very good.
That's great.
Keen interest in the
Who?
professor's
Do
work.
you remember who played Hitler?
I will do, given time, because he went on to play Hitler in a serious television programme. He's tended to
Cut his teeth.
Tended to special. Yes, he learned how to do it in the Tomorrow People.
That film
I
wasn't
said.
taken in 1933, surely, Tim?
No, it was taken sometime.
Supporting that new Portuguese hairdo.
But it is believed that rat Hitler is holding is one of the original rats from the experiment.
Ah.
Then it would be more than 10 years old.
You dirty rat.
The boys are not part of his experiment, are they?
You must have had such fun doing this.
In the film are SS cadets.
I think probably that bloke's far too soft to be in the SS. They'd really have now taken that rat and banged it over the head, wouldn't they, just to see what his reaction was?
Has
Just a
anyone
bit.
ever tried this experiment with people to make them live forever like the rats?
Not as far as I know.
That is sad. Children could live forever. I think a world where children would be wonderful.
I think we need to.
Why? Pardon? Now, was it because you were wearing the uniform you were getting possessed?
Something.
Or was it just a
connects.
fashion statement?
Something happens when I
But it
put
wa-
the hat on. Something happens.
But it was trendy, you know, because I was in a band called the Orange Illusion, and I wore a Luftwaffe jacket. German Air Force.
You went down like a lead balloon, yeah?
Yeah, absolutely. Well done. Well done, like a, yes.
Orange illusion. Well, I didn't. There's something you
And
learn
then you
every
called
day.
yourself Led Zeppelin.
The Schutzstaffen.
And let us not forget what that duty is. The most important
He
duty.
is
It's
a good
good.
actor,
It's good to see him playing hard too, because he plays, you know, such a
Wimpy,
soft character.
yeah.
Yeah.
And let us not forget our Führer's words to us. Here, in this very room.
Yes.
Play the music.
Clever.
Yeah. Yes.
Going to song?
Deutschland, Deutschland über alles.
Very sensitive subject, actually, to base a Tomorrow People
I was just thinking that.
theme on, really, when you think about it.
Oh, yeah. I mean, this is only 30 years after the end of the Second World War anyway, by the time you film this.
Hitler bequeathed the future of the Third Reich.
Well, yeah.
Our enemies think they have
So do we know this actor's name? Have we?
I do know who it is, but I can't think of his name.
I can't think of it.
But he's got the good.
very
He's
good.
got all the gestures.
We are merely sleeping. A sleeping giant who will one day
They come
rise up
back.
And what's
smash
more,
the
Hitler
enemies
spoke
of the
incredibly
Reich.
good English, I thought.
And you
I think Hitler did probably speak very good English in real life.
Yep.
have been chosen to guard that giant till the time.
Bit like Saddam Hussein, he can speak the old English language very clearly.
Can he?
Yes.
Your duty well.
Should have thought about that earlier.
And you will be heroes whose names are trumpeted for 1,000 years. Sieg Heil!
No?
Sieg Heil! Sieg Heil!
Must be very odd to do.
And these are all much older, but they're still youthful. This
No,
is
I
the,
don't.
all part of his experimental.
That's
link.
right. They were known.
That's
As, they were known as the really youthful group.
Correct.
Yes.
What's the inspection? No, that's much better, Mike. Off you go.
Is this all right?
Oh, and Mike, can I borrow your uniform, please, later on?
Yeah. I've got a gig.
Yes. Going to do a show
Now.
called The Producers.
You backed them up quite a lot back there.
So the Hitler Youth actually make bread as well.
Yeah, they're very good,
Bakers.
I've done it a couple of days
Very
ago.
good in
maybe
the cooking
both
department,
came
pastry.
above his head. He was never much use, that one. No, he was a good cadet. The years
So how many
before
sets have we got on this one now? We've got this set, we've got the lab, and we've got exterior going on.
Yeah.
Sometimes
Very good.
I wish I was one of the sleepers.
Oh. Ah, you'll be. That's where you are, John. That's where you'll end up.
Yeah, we're all in the deep freeze, aren't we?
Yeah.
When they wake
Cold
up,
comfort, I know, but
the new Reich will have arrived.
God, he does look young there, doesn't he?
hasn't changed much though.
Another set.
Yeah.
Coffee bar.
So, he goes to the
Neo-Nazi
local
coffee.
neo-Nazi coffee bar.
The local beer keller.
Oh, there's Ray Burdiss.
Ray Burdiss again.
And we went on, as you know, to do You Must Be
Yeah.
Joking.
He was always in the Tomorrow People because he went to Anna's Shares, wasn't it?
That's right.
We're the stormtroopers, and this is our place, see?
Oh.
And we don't let people in here unless they're dressed proper.
Don't know what you mean.
Ray.
You close, kid.
Oh.
This place is only open to people
See,
in
I
a
got you
white
into
uniform.
trouble.
This uniform.
Nazi gear?
Yeah, but I had it on earlier.
That's right.
I better get John quick and get my jacket back.
That was a good punch. That looked very realistic.
Didn't it?
Did you
Well,
fall
thump.
out? Did you fall out with him or what?
Well, have you-
After that punch, yeah.
Oh, you have been beaten up.
Yeah, I might go back early. I thought you had a gig tonight.
Oh, it's off.
Oh,
Oh dear.
been beaten up by some Nazis.
I need
If I hadn't
Alka-Seltzer.
listened to you, I'd have been all right.
Well, how come?
Oh, some kids calling themselves the Stormtroopers seem to feel as strongly as you do about Nazi gear, except they beat up people who aren't wearing it.
Disinfect them, please, Tim.
Yes, I don't know where
Just
he's
as
been.
well, you can just get that little
I'm
bowl
not touching
in.
him till I disinfect him.
Yeah.
Another commercial, Band-Aid. You could have done Band-Aid.
Yes, and we could have done a record to go with it called Band-Aid.
What happened to Mike?
We got beaten up by some thugs wearing Nazi gear.
I'd have been all right if John had let me wear my jacket or my hat and left me alone then.
That's not the point, Mike. You see, it's not just some harmless new fashion amongst kids. There's something particularly sinister about this craze for wearing Nazi gear.
But you wouldn't get away with that
Certainly
today,
does
would
seem
you?
to have taken on
You wouldn't get away with this
outrageous
kind of program with Nazis and Zika salutes.
I think we would, yeah, as long as we make it clear that we don't approve.
Youths in Nazi regalia are
It's the underlying message which
Yeah,
is
that's the whole
important.
point.
Yeah, I suppose, yeah.
No, I think this story's turned out very well now.
Oh, look.
Carl, what do you make of this?
The rats are leaking.
Yeah, it's a sort of... Oh, dear.
Something's wrong.
Hitler is...
Swafiga.
The life support fluid has leaked out.
Oh dear.
The gauges are down. He's dead. He might not be, not yet. If he isn't in the unit.
Oh, so he's in there, the old Führer.
Yes.
If we break the seal, he may die.
Oh, don't. Did anyone have an advisor there on costumes for the Germans? And
I don't think so. I think it was
No,
just wardrobe. I mean, I think it's...
oh dear,
Oh.
the Führer is melted.
He's gone.
They've done a bit of a boo-boo.
I think that the link is with the hat. As soon as I put it on,
Put it on, you become...
something happens.
You like headgear, don't you? Oh, I don't think Adolf would take kindly to that.
Yeah, that's right, yes.
No, I think...
Oh, look,
See?
he's getting carried away, he's getting possessed. But this is another one of
Very
Roger's
sensitive.
stand against establishment, isn't it?
BCU or what?
That is a good one.
That's a WBCU.
See, higher! See, higher! See, higher! See,
Mike, what is going on?
See, Mike!
Now, I've still got that dressing gown, believe it or not.
John, what's it?
It was in my garage for years and I fished it out recently.
You said you still have all
Put it
this
on
stuff.
Yes, I've still got it.
Put it on eBay.
Yeah, I could do. Still got the Hitler armband too.
Come on, lie down. I'll put you into a calm sleep.
Yes, I started acting earlier.
That's the same fluid that was leaking out the roof, wasn't it? In the other scene.
Easy Rider.
Oh yeah, on the wall there, yeah.
Who's the football team?
It's not often you go into the lab bedroom area either, is
No.
it? That's a very rare shot.
You've seen me in my bedroom before now.
Yes.
fact, that was
you
my
do
bedroom.
pop up in your bedroom again, you know.
Do I?
Yes.
Yes.
He'll be all right, Sutai. Just reaction to shock, I think. You go.
But I think now you've moved into the lab now, all of you, haven't you?
What, to sleep?
Well, you live there.
Do we?
John, I have just got a call on our special telephone line. A Major Hughes of the SIS Special Squad would like a word
Major
with you.
Hughes, produced by Vic Hughes.
Oh
The
yeah.
one the SIS still have to keep an eye on.
Oh, that's very true. That's probably, yeah. They used to do that a lot, didn't they?
Yes.
Like the Boswells.
Must talk to you. It's important.
Very well. Might as well hear what he has to say, I suppose.
I wish I'd see that. I'd like to see the table move, wandering around.
Major Hughes? This is John. What can we do for you?
I'm sorry to disturb you, sir, but we've come across something that might interest you.
Oh, what?
An offer to do a commercial for Head and Shoulders.
Can we meet somewhere?
Tim,
I'll go to
send the
you.
Major a matter transporter band, will you?
Do I
You're getting
not
very blasé about letting people into the lab these days, isn't it? You're like, oh,
Yeah,
come in.
but isn't it stated somewhere that we can wipe their memories afterwards? Can we not do that?
Major,
Or
a matter
maybe they
transporter
don't
band
know,
will
because they
materialise
transport
itself
in.
next
You
to
don't know where they are, even if they are in White City.
Yeah, put it on. It'll bring you here.
I have him in transporter beam.
Member of the Transport Corps.
Very nice.
I'm surprised you let me come here.
Any idea where here is, Major?
No.
Answers my question, then.
What can we do for you?
Doesn't seem very surprised though, does he, that he's just
I
been
was in a car.
dematerialised?
with a little boy.
Yeah, here. Have you reported to the police?
Yes.
I killed a boy. Have you reported it? Oh, damn.
I forgot to do that.
Thing is,
It's all service in Korea, according to his medal ribbons there.
Yes, a lot of kids are these days. It's a new fashion.
No. Not in Germany it isn't. It isn't allowed. But all that's beside the point. The really interesting
It
thing
is
is
very
that
true.
the boy had a name inside his collar. Wolfgang Grass. Now, the Germans are a meticulous people. They keep very thorough records.
Right.
Teeth, fingerprints, identification marks, all that sort of thing.
He's good, isn't he?
The
Yeah, he
records
is.
of Wolfgang
convincing.
Grass all matched the boy, my car.
He looks like he
hit
should
and
have gone
killed
from
this
this into something like Dad's Army or something.
How old do you think he is?
14, maybe 15?
It's becoming
Right.
clear now.
And the doctors agree with you.
65.
But Wolfgang Grass was born in 1930. So if they're one and the same, that boy is 47 years old.
Well, it's quite believable when you look at Nicholas Young.
Exactly.
Don't look a day older now.
It's a damn good age, I think.
Certainly, John.
Oh, look,
No, little softy.
playing with his rat.
A pathetic, wet creature.
Is that the same boy?
Looks like him to me.
Yes, with a bit of blood round the mouth. I think I can just
Same
visualise.
boy, too.
Same boy.
That film was taken in 1944, over 34 years ago.
34
There you
years
are.
ago.
Now we know when we made it. Only
And he hasn't
78.
changed one
1978.
bit. And I can tell you how.
Amazing.
It was only the one.
The bread's
others
ready.
Are still okay for the moment.
We should reanimate all the others now.
It is not yet
Then they said
time.
I could
Oh,
make...
no, I think that's the
40
Führers
years
in
we
that
were
one, then.
supposed to wait. 40 years, that was
Nothing
the
to
plan.
do with the eagle
40
spread across the
years.
door, of
No,
course.
nothing to do with that. They gave the giveaway.
We can't leave them in suspense.
It's when they gave him the part and said you can make something of this role. I don't think he realised he was playing a baker. Yes.
No, it doesn't.
All right.
What a
We
silly
shall
hat.
reanimate the professor. He will tell us what to do.
How's Mike, Tim?
Sleeping peacefully, John.
Good. That's exactly what I'm going to do. Good night, Tim.
It's difficult to know what time of the day it is in the lab, isn't
Still
it?
not steady.
It's perpetual... Perpetual what is it?
Increase the
The
temperature.
lights never go on. We
light,
never switch
day.
the lights off, do
Exactly, the lights are always on.
we?
Heartbeat
I mean, that's not very sort of
Steady.
ecological, is it?
getting stronger. Breathing
Not very environmentally friendly.
Not very environmentally friendly,
Actually,
no.
particularly as this was made in the days when we had a 3-day week, because there was no... Do you remember all that?
I do indeed. Yes, I certainly do.
No, who's this? Could have been Doctor Who, couldn't it?
Werner von Braun.
Where's Mike, Tim?
Hello. I didn't think I'd see you back here again in a hurry.
Well,
Got
Here
a
I am.
uniform, and I...
Yeah, you got guts. I
Got a
say that,
uniform?
yeah.
Yeah. You want to start?
You also got some proper
What's
clothes.
he?
to
Ray
wear, I
Burdis now. He's is he producing now?
Yes.
He is, isn't he?
You had any breakfast?
He did a rock and roll tribute show.
Oh, then, kid, I'll treat you.
Some kind at Stratford, you know the theatre at Stratford?
Yeah, Stratford.
The little theatre down there.
Bacon
I don't know
sandwiches
how
and
it went,
coffee all
but
round
that
him,
was the
like.
last thing I heard he was doing.
That's straight from the Thames canteen, wasn't it?
Now, we shall see how the stomach will behave after 33 years in suspended animation. I shall probably be sick.
You will, guaranteed.
Big green
I
clouds
think
appear.
eating Thames food, you'd be sick
Sick
no
with
matter when you had your last meal, I think.
Oh, we used to eat in the restaurant though, didn't we?
Bit right, did you
Not the
know?
canteen.
Oh, you're right, dude.
We
Well,
were
they
in the
never
restaurant.
found his body.
We,
Not one that they could
we ate in the
identify.
restaurant, not the canteen.
You're being a
right,
ball,
then.
man.
He'll come back one day. And when he does, we'll all be on his side.
yeah, we will.
That's what I call music.
Yeah, well, what is it?
It's the All's
So you see, if he'd
song.
used that
Some of
music
the
in his
Nazis
musical,
was
he'd
good.
probably have been a big hit, wouldn't it? If he called it The Producers, he'd have done really well.
He would have done
Yeah.
It's very
very
I
well.
like the way you've got your
Mind you, they wouldn't put it on top of the box, they reckon
your
it
shirts out
Yes, 70s shirts.
70s
Yes.
shirts.
Hitler come up.
over kind of like an SS uniform.
Yes,
Works,
I
really.
think Heinrich Himmler would have been horrified if he'd seen you wearing
BCU.
your shirt like that.
Yeah.
Right up your nose. I hope you blew your nose before that shot.
Well, at least the continuity's still there, Mike, because you still have got a black eye, even though
Yeah,
it's
it's
probably
good.
shot the next day.
Get to grips with the Hitler
I think
thing.
Roger must have directed this one with close-ups that big, don't you?
Yes, I think it's.
I think we recognise his style.
I don't think so. I don't think he did.
Johnny's shot in extremely long shot.
In a dressing gown.
Yeah, yeah.
In a fridge.
Dressing gown.
8 years old now.
Professor, but thankfully and
48.
physically, in every way,
You plonker.
And you will remain that way, Brandt, my boy, even if the Third Reich lasts for 10,000 years. You will live to see every one of them, and you will never grow old.
You shall not grow old. Back in his green again.
He's got 4 buttons undone PVC. Look at that.
Oh, yes, that's true, yes.
Big button acting, look.
I wore that shirt in that famous movie, Adventures of a Private Eye.
Did you? Was that a salon production?
That's right. It was my shirt, actually, believe it or not.
That's a look.
Little shrine to Adolf.
Oh, behind the dartboard.
Yes.
Cute.
Wait, just a minute. Who are you?
Nothing to do with you, Squarehead. Michael wants you.
Squarehead? Squarehead? What's that all about?
Like that.
That's not John.
Outrageous.
Okay. Yeah. Go on. Oh, Nick, you brute.
You're not supposed to be violent.
I'm so
Something
butch.
you've yet to learn, Mike. Now we're going back to the lab, now.
Got quite a tan there. I must have just come back from holiday.
Duty faithfully, and we are well prepared. But come, we have work to do.
It is very Doctor Who, isn't it, that character?
I'm surprised he didn't get offered the part.
Now take off that jacket.
Yes.
Oh, look.
How far can we go?
Bit of
That's not bad.
Take this shirt off.
But at
Undo
least-
your buttons like mine.
Now,
You must have got out the jacket. I mean, that's a difficult thing to act, taking off a jacket.
And that jacket I'm
Got
wearing there
snagged.
came from Take 6. You remember Take 6?
Yes.
Chain of shops.
Keep your hair on.
Do you know who Hitler is?
Hitler's dead.
Oh, no.
See, there's good scenes between you and I. We were doing some good stuff
Real
here.
magic,
From
yeah.
the planet Vashir. A galactic shape-changing
Bit of friction, a bit of electricity coming off here, instead of all the bouncing the ball boringly.
Behave yourself, you two.
No, this is good. Look, big close up, BCU.
Oxygen supply.
Not quite as big as the cut back to you, I didn't think.
I can hear something.
Hitler's arriving.
Alive.
Yes. Do not buy if the seal is broken.
Yes, that's
Warranty void.
Yes.
Maybe it's the same.
Hitler will be past his peak,
Can't help
past
feeling
his sell-by date.
If Hitler did come back, I'd have to obey him.
Oh,
Oh, BCU, lots of them.
here we go.
Oh.
Well,
Now, who wrote? Come on, let's see. Yep, Massacre.
I couldn't. There you go, Michael Sheard, isn't it?
that was good.
The guy who played Hitler.
Richard Warner. Leon Eagles.
Leon
well
Eagles,
done.
yeah.
Nicholas Lyndhurst.
Nicholas von Lyndhurst.
Earl Rhodes.
Blitz.
That's very good. Well, that was the first part of